Guys, what's going on? Capone here. Today I'm just going to be doing a little bit of a null care video. So as you can see, we got Sheba, that focused. Sheba the green anole in there. As you can see from some of my reptiles video, I did a few more things. So, driftwood and the plastic plants are all the same. I added one vinyl pothos. Hopefully that gets rooted in the cocoa fiber. Back here, see that? Got another pothos plant. Got a little bit of ground cover right there. And that's going to start spreading. I got another light fixture. This is just a generic light fixture with the Uvb bulb in there. Because before, I'd never had a Uvb bulb in it, and that was a few days ago. I only had her for maybe 3 days now, so she just got a Uvb bulb. As you can see, she's basking in the light. Appreciates the Uvb bulb a whole bunch. Got a 25-watt heat bulb. I got the thermometer there, and they're checking the temp. Just make sure it's sitting at a good temperature. Still got our water bowl. So, let's get into the care video. So, shaking a whole bunch. Sorry about this, guys. I'm recording with my cell phone. One-handed most of the time. So, I have her in a 20-gallon tank right now. This is one adult green anole. For every anole, if you want to house multiple, you want to have a minimum of 10 gallons per every anole. You're going to want to have a hygrometer and a thermometer up there. You're going to have plenty of ample substrate. Let's get into the substrate first. Substrate, you should use humidity retaining substrate. So, EcoWorth, as you can see, let's get in here. Sorry, there's some Athena sheds. Let's get this out. So as you can see, you can get bricks of this cocoa fiber, put it in with 4 quarts of water, and that turns into an ample amount. So this, you can see, this is one brick, about 1.5 inches of substrate all the way across the terrarium. You're going to have that. Maybe put some sphagnum moss in there. I'm going to need to put some moss in to hold humidity. Now let's get on to the decor area. So you're going to need some climbing material. As you can see, I got 5 pieces of driftwood. Got the 3 small brown ones, and then like the bleached, let's say, driftwood right there. You're going to need plenty of plant cover. So I got some of these old little ones right here. Got some more fake plants. Another fake plant. Got some real plants right there. That's some pothos. Some real plants. Some fake plants there in the back. Got some ground cover. So this is all because the more open the tank is, the more stress they can get, since they don't have anywhere to hide. As you can see, there's quite a lot of places for them to hide. You're going to want, anoles are an arboreal species, so you're going to want to keep them generally high up. I know this isn't a high tank, and that's kind of that's bad on my part, but it's pretty long, so they have plenty of area for her, so I don't think that's harming her too much. The plants help keep the air flowing, keep some oxygen in there, and plenty of room for her to hide so she can't get stressed. You're going to want to have one basking bulb right here. This is 25 watts. Let's read the temperature right now. About 95. It's a little bit too high, so I might have to raise this up a little bit to get the temperature down. You're going to want to keep their main basking spot about, I'd say, like low 90s to 85 degrees. So, like around maybe 93 to 85. And you're going to want to have a Uvb bulb. As you can see, we got one right here. she's in there basking in her UVB bulb. You're going to want to have a cool side, which is this side. As you can see, it has the water and some more plants, and you're going to have the warm side. This is the side that's going to be heated up the most. So this is where she can go get all of her heat, and they thermoregulate, by the way. So she comes over here, she gets the necessary heat. She gets too hot, she'll come over here, cool down. Get too cold, she'll come over here and warm up. You will need to keep their humidity high. As you can see, I got a lot of dirt on that. Will it focus in? I don't think you guys will be able to read it, but I'll read it for you. I'm sitting at about 80% humidity. You really need to keep these guys' humidities up because they come from the southern United States where things get a little bit more hot and humid throughout the years. Find these in Florida a lot. So you're going to want to have, let's grab this real quick. Just going to have a normal spray bottle. Just spray inside the tank. The lizard laps water off the leaves in the side of the tank. That's why it's good to have broadleaf plants like this. They lick the water up off of that. I got her water bowl in there. Might need to fill that up just in case she wants to go in there and she wants to go down on the ground and drink. So let's talk about nutrition. We just went over water, sprayed in. They mainly drink the water droplets. Sometimes they might drink out of a bowl. But they're insectivores, so you're going to have to feed them. Oh, I should have never closed the lid on this. You're going to want to feed them insects. As you can see, I got some dusted dubia roaches. I have a dubia colony for my bearded dragon. So you're going to want to feed them a variety of insects to keep them well fed. As you can see, just got a little baby dubia in there. I'm going to feed her after this video. But the feeding thing is, you want your prey item to be about as wide as about as wide as their head. So wide, and then you want them to be about half as long as your pet's head. So about as wide as and half as long, so they won't choke themselves. You can feed them small babies, pinhead crickets, small dubias. Occasionally you can feed them a mealworm, a waxworm or two, but those are only for trees. You should stick to insects like crickets and roaches. So personally right now I'm feeding her in that critter keeper over there. Sorry, my room's kind of dirty. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been feeding her in this critter keeper for now, just to monitor her eating behaviors right now since I just got her. Want to make sure she's been eating, make sure she's getting well fed. In here, there's plenty of places they can hide. It's all up to you. You can start feeding them inside the enclosure if you want. Just drop a few in there. They're going to see them, run down, tack them, do whatever. So you're going to want to keep the majority of their tank around 70 to 80 degrees. Just a whole general tank idea. Basking spot 85 to 90. You're going to want to, and at night times you want them to be around 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, by the way. You're going to want to have plenty of plant cover, plenty of climbing room. You're going to need a UVB bulb and a basking area. Hot and cool side, insectivores, they eat crickets. This is basically the general overview of the Anoles. Hope you guys appreciate this video. Leave a like if you did. Comment down below if you need anything else for, like, if you want a video on the turtles, maybe my bearded dragons. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Subscribe for more gaming videos. I'll have some reptile videos, maybe some airsoft videos up occasionally. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.